know that the need for these beds is significant. We're building 256 new beds here with a mix of basic and private rooms, along with bright, spacious home areas and enhanced amenities. Beyond long-term care, this investment will help relieve ALC pressures in the region, reduce hallway healthcare, and ensure seniors receive the right care in the right place. This nearly $100 million investment is one that will bring meaningful careers to this area. Our new home will be called Presqu'île Place, a name inspired by feedback from our team and community stakeholders. It reflects the spirit of Presqu'île Provincial Park, known for its stunning shoreline, rich history, and welcoming atmosphere. We hope this new home will embody the same sense of beauty, serenity, and belonging for our residents and families. Though Presqu'île Place will be larger and more modern, what will never change is our commitment to delivering skilled, compassionate care. We're proud to have the dedicated teams and representation for Residents' Council here today from Kentwood, Westlake, and Maplewood. Your passion and experience are at the heart of everything we do. So thank you once again. With that, I'd like to welcome the Minister to give a few words.
Thank you so much, Rahim, and good morning, everyone. Well, the sound of construction as the Minister of Long-Term Care is certainly music to my ears, and I always love coming to a new site to break ground, but also to bring that message of hope for the people and the residents, because anytime we're opening a new long-term care home, it's not only the residents that will have a beautiful space to call their own, that we're also bringing jobs to the community. And many times in that community, long-term care might be the only or one of the only significant employers. So as Minister of Long-Term Care, it brings me true joy and pleasure to be here today. Rahim, thank you also for highlighting the significance of Presqu'île. I was wondering how to pronounce that, so thank you. That's certainly helpful. And I'm, of course, thrilled and pleased to be here with my colleague and friend, Minister David Piccini. David and I go way back to 2018 when we were both elected in the first wave of when Premier Ford was elected in 2018. We were young, or younger than today, bushy-tailed. We're still young, but a little bit more experienced. And, David has been doing such incredible work as Minister of Labor to ensure that we actually have the staff that is necessary to work in these long-term care homes. So through our Skills Development Fund and many other initiatives, including immigration, we're ensuring that we have the nurses, the PSWs, the allied health professionals available once these homes are open to be able to staff them as well. So folks, our government has a plan to protect our province and improve long-term care for Ontarians. And during this time of global uncertainty, it is crucial that our government takes action to protect our province and the long-term care system Ontario families depend on. Our government's plan to protect Ontario's economy is one that protects our long-term care sector and its residents by creating new jobs, building for the future, and ensuring that Ontarians get the quality of care they need. Over the past few years, we have been working with our partners to fix long-term care by improving staffing and care, driving quality through better accountability and transparency, building modern, safe, state-of-the-art long-term care homes, and providing seniors with better access to the services they need. And to do this, our government is working with our long-term care partners like OMNI and investing $6.4 billion, folks, that's a lot of money, to build 58,000 new and upgraded beds across the province. And this is the largest building program of its kind in Canadian history. So when we think about that and we reflect on that, 58,000 beds, that's a huge and ambitious plan. And that's why we're so pleased and so happy that OMNI is helping to bring us forward to that plan with 256 modern long-term care beds right here at Presqu'île. This new home will feature significant design improvements, including an outdoor area, a chapel, multi-purpose rooms, bistro lounge, along with a hair salon and barber shop. The home will feature 8 resident home areas, providing living space for 32 residents, each with its own lounges, dining, activity rooms, and secure balconies. All of this is designed to provide an intimate and more familiar living space, helping residents feel truly at home. Our government is proud to support the construction of this home through the Construction Funding Subsidy Program, which has resulted in the largest long-term care construction campaign the government has achieved in a single year. So folks, as I'm here and I'm just, I feel the hope for the future for this community. I can't wait to come back in 2027 when we welcome the first resident. And, the reason why I wake up in the morning and I go to work is because of our residents. Our residents have worked so hard their entire lives. They have paid their taxes. They have contributed to building our country and our province. They have raised their children and grandchildren. And they deserve to be taken care of in their golden years. And I've traveled across the province. I visited over 70 long-term care homes. Some are beautiful, modern spaces, and some of our older homes are Class C or Class D homes. They certainly could use an upgrade. And this is why we're doing this huge, massive redevelopment, so that all seniors have access to these beautiful spaces, and so that we can actually have equitable access, and that all seniors, when they are in long-term care, they do have a beautiful home that's upgraded, that's modern, that is staffed by passionate people who really care about their jobs, well-paying jobs, and that's exactly what we're delivering on today. So thank you for having me. I'm so thrilled to be here, and I will pass it on now to my friend and colleague, MPP David Cucchini.
Good morning. This is a wonderful day for our community. Thank you very much, Minister Kusindova-Bashta, Natalia, for your words. And welcome to our community and to Brighton. Natalia's been such a champion, offering a real clarion voice as a nurse herself and a healthcare worker on the importance of aging in place, the importance of that ambitious plan she talked about to build modern, bright, inclusive spaces for people in our community. Because we have an aging population, and you can't just sit on the sidelines and throw up your hand. You have to do something about it. And that's what the entire team here behind me and in front of me are all doing. So I'd be remiss if I didn't say, Mayor Ostrander, thank you for your leadership. I can't underscore enough how nice it is when we get a call from a mayor to say, Dave, what's going on? Let's push this. A can-do attitude, taking planning, permitting, and moving things along. That is so refreshing, and that is so needed in today's day and age when permits, process, and delays too often define the build cycle. It's so refreshing. So Brian, municipality of Brighton, council and staff, thank you for your leadership. To Raheem, in every organization you need a strong leader, and Raheem, thank you for taking my calls on long nights, evenings, weekends. My wife's like, who are you calling at this hour on a weekend? But we're keeping these projects on time and pushing them forward, and Raheem's been such a good leader, always getting the things I need, sometimes dumbing it down into simple terms about where we're at in the process and how we can move things forward. So Raheem, thank you for your strong leadership. Sean, from our conversations in the office, you've been with 40-something years, I think, 46 years, and you've always put workers' voices first. And as Minister of Labour, I respect that and I appreciate it, because these buildings come to life with the workers who staff them. So thank you. I'm excited as Minister of Labour, local MPP, Vandel, the contractor, SRM Design, and architects. It's exciting. And it's exciting to hear this noise, to have to speak up, because we've got construction workers on site getting the job done. We need more men and women in the trades, and we're focusing on that right here in Northumberland, and we're getting the projects done to make it happen. Maplewood has been more than just a building, it's been a home. And to have a new inclusive space, you heard from the minister, moving Class C and D facilities, modernizing them, bringing them up, adding new beds. I mean, we're bringing, think about it, more beds online in Northumberland County than the entire previous government did in the last 4 years in totality across the province of Ontario. But we've got to stay vigilant, stay focused to get the job done, to do this together. This represents, as the minister said, over 23,000 new and redeveloped beds across Ontario. The construction funding subsidy top-up, supporting workers in both getting the construction done, and then, as the minister said, investing in workers. Our Skills Development Fund. I was with Madeline Corelli yesterday talking about some of the innovative programs she's doing with our community training development organization to train the next generation of PSWs. Our expanded nursing seats at Loyalist. They could never graduate in nursing a nursing graduate alone. They have to partner with universities. Not anymore. They have some of the best simulation training around. And we're diligently working with our Ontario Health partners who are here today to get more healthcare professionals in the pipeline. Learn and stay graduates in Trent Hills, expanded primary care, a new hospital, expanded base funding for our local hospital, NHH, and a brand new one in Campbellford. We're not going to stop, but we can't do this without all of you. So for all of you who come to the office, who've challenged us as a government to do better, better for the residents, better for the workers, better for the next generation of construction men and women, thank you. Thank you for your advocacy. Thank you for believing that a more hopeful, better future is possible, and it's possible right here in Brighton, and it's happening thanks to all of you. So thank you, everyone. And I used to bring Brian, my partner, and friend, and people.
Can you tell me a beautiful announcement today here? Are we looking at more of these in Northumberland, or?
Yeah, this is a great day for Brighton. I mean, we made a commitment that we're going to build new, modern, long-term care homes to give people the dignity of a modern space. These buildings are brought to life by the great staff and workers that work on it. This is a brand new facility here. The town of Brighton municipality has been amazing in moving permitting processes along so that we can get new beds, tackle the wait list, get more people a place to call home. We've got others in the community, some that are really slow and some that are outright fighting long-term care homes in our community, which is really sad.
Can we talk like and say, I don't know about this, but I mean, are they local in our community, the ones that are?
Yeah, I mean, this is a great story here. We got Golden Plough. We're about to get a tour with the minister this afternoon. That's almost done. A couple delays there, but we're really pleased to see another home opening. In Port Hope, they're fighting it. They're fighting it at the Land Tribunal, putting a dilapidated building over people, and that's really unfortunate. And they're wasting taxpayer resources, getting lawyers and consultants rich instead of just doing this. This has men and women in the trades working. We got to fuel the construction sector. We've got people begging for a new home, Class C and D facilities. And what does that mean? Facilities in the 70s, 80s. They're old. They're dated. They don't even meet modern infection and prevention standards, controls, processes today. I've met the workers. I've talked to the workers there. They're desperate for a new home. We got to be focused on this, on building in our community, on getting these new homes. The province has put up the money. The delay in Port Hope is honestly outright shameful, and it's wrong. It's just wrong.